So it looks like TJ Holmes' wife, Marilee Fiebig, may have been suspicious of Amy and TJ's relationship from over the summer. And everyone is dissecting so many different past interviews, even recent interviews that TJ Holmes has done, Amy has done, even one creepy one where Amy's husband, Andrew was on Good Morning America promoting their book. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. I honestly really don't believe that more is coming out, but I'm not completely shocked. The last report that we did was that TJ Holmes allegedly had multiple women that he had affairs with over at ABC. Well, Entertainment Tonight is reporting, well, there is at least one other woman, a former ABC staffer, that he had an affair with. Entertainment Tonight also has a source alleging that over the summer, Marilee Fiebig, his estranged wife, had her own suspicions of his relationship with Amy Robach. Some of you in the comment section, though, said, I've seen it. I watched Good Morning America 3, and I suspected that their relationship was more than just professional. Well, you also may recall in the past videos that we've done on this story was that allegedly Robin Roberts had been hearing about the rumors about their relationship for a few years, even dating back to 2017. All right. And basically, Robin was like, stop it. According to reports, TJ got ahead of these rumors and went to the higher ups and said, these rumors are not true. All right. Well, over the summer, according to Entertainment Tonight's exclusive source, they're stating that Marilee had felt like they had gotten through so many different things. This is what the source is saying exactly. So let me just highlight what they said exactly. According to Entertainment Tonight's source, they said they had already been through so much, speaking of TJ and his wife, Marilee Fiebig's relationship. They had already been through so much trying to fix their marriage after his affair with the former GMA producer, Natasha Singh, who we reported on. According to the Post, they reached out to Natasha Singh for comment, and she had no comment. Not only that, so over the summer, Marilee discovered a birthday card while vacationing with their child in the Bahamas. So their relationship was reportedly all was good in the hood over the summer. So according to Entertainment Tonight's source, they said, and then Marilee saw a birthday card from Amy that was way too familiar. Look, and I keep bringing this up. I talked about this on my podcast. I even dropped some tea. Hey, Amy. Oh, that's the name of the podcast episode too. On the Kempire Radio podcast, talking more about this story and some things that I haven't talked about anywhere else. So one of the things that we talked about was this 2020 post that TJ posted about, in celebration of their anniversary, saying, I don't know how you've been with me for 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days, 10 hours, 10 minutes, because of all the challenges that they've been through. And apparently one of those challenges was this years-long affair that he had with Natasha Singh, reportedly. All right. So she's already been through a lot with him, not too long ago. So her allegedly discovering this birthday card that seemed a little too familiar. Mind you, all of you have watched them be a little too familiar on GMA3. So for her, and when we reported a little bit before about the Natasha Singh situation, Natasha was good friends with Amy. And reportedly, Marilee didn't like that either. Like, why are you such good friends with this woman that nearly ruined my marriage? But this birthday card, according to this source, seemed a little too familiar for her, which says to me that she always still had that in the back of her mind in regards to his philandering ways, allegedly. And reading this card, God only knows what it said. She's just like, something's not right. Something's not right because, of course, all of you are digging up all of the old footage from Good Morning America and their interactions on Good Morning America. But there was not too long ago interaction between TJ Holmes And Amy, when they were promoting a book that she did with her husband, Andrew Shue from Melrose Place. You remember him. And the interaction is interesting.
It's a love story like none other you're about to hear about, folks. This is the part of the show. Really, we joke, we laugh, we're having a good time here, but these are absolutely two of my favorite people on the planet. So, of course, you all know Amy Robach and her husband here, Andrew Shue, who's a dear, dear friend as well. Well, even though they're having fun here and they can smile and laugh and hug and kiss, these are two folks who got together, both divorced, and also she had 2 girls, he had 3 sons, and that family came together. Wasn't always easy. It wasn't always easy, but now here they are. So check this story out.
We were introduced at a book party.
We were set up at a book party.
In 5 minutes, we were nose to nose talking about our kids.
Yes, he showed me the picture of his 3 sons. I showed him the picture of my 2 daughters, and then he got my number.
And we thought this could work.
We met the next day. Within 5 months, we were engaged, and within 10 months, we were married.
And then we started blending our family, which was not easy.
So I think we can now officially say we are better together.
Definitely. Oh. Yuck. Oh, you guys.
Does anyone need an insulin shot? Does anyone need an insulin shot?
That was good. They are better together.
They are better together. He said these are his 2 favorite people in the world. This is why it gets so weird and muddy and gross. Because, first of all, you know, we've been questioning the timeline of Andrew Shue and Amy's relationship. This is where they say it was a very short-lived, you know, courting between the 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna give that to Andrew Shue for the love of Andrew Shue. I'm not giving it to you, Amy, because allegedly there's a pattern. But Amy, I wish you luck. And I said, I don't know how either one of these individuals trust each other, because there is a tendency between the 2 of you not to be the most faithful. Okay? So I find it so interesting. If you watch the body language of TJ Holmes when he's talking about them, body language is really a thing. I know we don't necessarily use it in the court of law. At least I don't think so. I'm using it in the court of Kempire, okay?
Girl, this girl is delusional.
Because the body language between TJ, the body language between Amy is very interesting. And if things didn't turn out the way that they turned out, I'm like, oh, this is a little sweet little love story. But watching this now, gross. It's gross. It's just gross to watch. And look, I'm not going to sit here and judge either one of them, but watching this play out and then thinking, okay, how many months later? When did this affair really begin? Yes, they're saying it began, after our separations, which only reason why that they had a separation was because Marilee Fiebig was like, I'm done. I'm done. You're back to your old ways. However, we reported that apparently they were trying to work things out. According to sources. A lot of people are wondering who will be returning. They are still currently off of Good Morning America 3 while the executives figure out how to handle this situation. But more and more keeps coming out. About TJ. Literally, as I'm editing this video, more is coming out. And the reason why we're not seeing TJ Holmes and Amy Robach back at their seats as co-anchors of Good Morning America 3 is because ABC allegedly is investigating. More so, they're investigating TJ Holmes. According to page 6, they said TJ Holmes' affairs with Amy Robach and other colleagues have put him under the microscope at ABC, page 6 is told. Sources say that after the press revealed his relationships with co-anchor Robach, producer Natasha Singh, and at least one other staffer, the network's human resources department is now combing through his past to find out if he dated anyone else below him on the totem pole. They said it's one thing for him to have a relationship with another anchor, said an insider. The question is whether he violated company rules by dating less senior employees. Meanwhile, a network insider said that ABC News' chief, Kim Godwin, seemed to hint at a no stone unturned approach to the scandal on Monday, saying in the daily 9 a.m. news call, For now, I am going to take Amy and TJ off the air while we figure this out. Page 6 continues. It says that both rival networks, NBC and CBS, were shell-shocked during the hashtag #MeToo era when titans such as Today host Matt Lauer and CBS This Morning host Charlie Rose were booted for inappropriate behavior with junior staffers. But this is the first time ABC has suffered a similar crisis. So I really don't see these two returning together on Good Morning America 3. They might find another spot for TJ somewhere else. They're not going to fire him unless there's some sort of fireable offense that we have not reported on yet or discovered. But I just don't see TJ returning to that specific spot or them returning together. Guys, I want to know your reaction to more of this information. I honestly cannot believe that we are still talking about this situation, but more keeps coming out. But as you know, where there's smoke, there tends to be some fire. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching.